Hey witches, how are you? So this is the next box. Hopefully you watched the first one. If not, I will link it below in case you are interested in making some more money at some point in your life, getting that financial freedom. So this box I have packed in a Ziploc bag because it is so baneful. I took the other packing material out. So, same box, different stuff. I will be saging myself. This is one of my new cleansing bundles that does have some sage, but mainly other stuff in there. We'll be doing that afterward. I thought I had a Palo Santo stick out. I'll have to grab another one. Then I'll be doing that. I'm probably gonna take a shower when I finish this one. So what's in here? Let's see. So a lot of stuff in here for you guys. You're gonna need it. Now, warning, if you are under the age of 18 years old and you are financially dependent on your parents to pay for your food that you eat so that you don't starve to death, do not do any type of magic that does not help or protect, okay? Or manifest. Unless it's manifesting, as long as you're manifesting something good. Capiche? So if you're watching this for entertainment purposes only, go right ahead. Otherwise, don't watch. So, for the rest of us that can handle if we end up possessed and are able to get ourselves out of this situation, curse away, witch. So, what you can do with this box. Now, the first thing I want to talk about in this box, and you notice I even have it in a bag because I'm not touching this. This oil that I made for this box, I was so pissed one day, I thought, you know what, let me go make that oil. Let me go make that oil I want to make. This oil has items in it. Okay? These items in this oil range from spider venom, I guess is the best way to put it. You do a certain thing to a spider and you can get the part where their venom is and crush it up and add it to oils. It has got a little bit of graveyard dirt in there from a serial killer, an actual serial killer that I was able to find the next day over. I located the grave and got a good bit of dirt from there. Sorry, I'm not going to say his name, but that is in there. It has just most of your elements that you're going to find in a doom oil, D-U-M-E oil, not D-O-O-M, but an actual death unto my enemies oil you're going to find in there. It actually has some actual doom oil and some doom powder in it. Of course, it's got sulfur. I'm including a little bit of extra sulfur for you just in case you see fit to roll your candle in it or anything. But it's also got items for that you would use if you were going to make Black Destroyer oil. This oil is so, I don't want to say dark because that has negative connotations, and dark is not negative. Has so many, we'll just say baneful qualities that if you simply enough as write your target's name on this candle and anoint it in that oil and visualize that person dying, it's probably going to happen to that person. So please don't do that. I do have a video I'm going to link for you guys. I know you hate when I do this, but I don't really care because it's necessary. But I'm not going to link any protection stuff because that's on you at this point. You're going this far, you're ready. So, but what you do want to watch is the video. The first little part of it is sort of like to hex or not to hex. It's how you find out. Because if you aren't sure, you aren't ready. You need to be sure to be ready, because this is something that you cannot take back and you cannot change. You cannot change the outcome of a curse. Okay? You can try to break it, to make it milder. You can do certain things to help the person, but you cannot, unleash. You cannot unleash that power. It's out there. So be careful. Anyway, let me take a sip of this little drink after that. And if you can see my socks, yes, they don't match. They don't match. I don't care. So, oil. This is called my Don't Fuck With Me oil. That's the name of it. When I got my label maker situation settled, it was what it will say. DFWM oil. Coined by me. Next. Sulfur. Sulfur. You can, and when you use this, use gloves. Use gloves. There's stuff in here that could kill you if you, accidentally get it in an orifice. There's stuff in there, and I'm not naming what's in there, everything, because but the spider venom alone, don't touch it. Use gloves. Double up if you need to. And don't leave it near where your kids, don't leave any of your witchy shit near where your kids can get it, guys. Anyway, I gave you this, but this is not for the beginning of this. When you start, and you'll have detailed instructions on what to do every step of the way, before, during, and after. So don't worry if you've never done anything like this before. I've got you covered. You can use that if you've done this before and you just want to figure out what this is about, and that's really the only reason you need this, then throw what I wrote away. I'm not offended. I just did that in case anyone needs my help. So now that the oil's out of the way, Don't Fuck With Me oil. Love it. So what I have done, I have some herbs that I make. I have two different ones. My first one is this one. This is my protection blend. I am the only person, and I will remain the only person until my daughter inherits all of my books of shadows, probably when she's 18. Hopefully I won't be dead by then, but I want to let her have a peek. And when I give her those or let her look at those, I haven't decided yet, but she'll know what's in it then. But till then, only I know. And my book knows. But I took those herbs, made them like I normally do, and decided I would include some in this. Because when you finish doing this working, this is not for incense. That is not what this disc is for. This is for something else. This is for something that you can do with the sulfur and this. This right here is for you to take every bit of this. And what you see, those big chunks, that's birch bark. It's kind of hard to get that stuff really tiny. But what you're going to do with this, it's got so much, it's got every protective herb in here. Everything is in here. So you're going to take this, you're going to make a tea. Make a tea, not boiling, but almost boiling. You're going to just put it in there however you can. If you've got the little tea scooper, you can use that. That's not going to be big enough to do all this, so hopefully you have a bigger one, or you can just make it and strain it. However you're going to make it, and then get that in the bathtub with you. Normally, I would say a shower is okay, but if you've just done this working, you need a bath. I did not put salt in here because I didn't want to choose which type of salt. I did include some black salt. If you want to sprinkle a little bit of that in there, you can. You can use this in any way possible. You could make a black salt spray by just mixing it with water and keep, spraying that around your area. You can do that. This is enough to make this size bottle. Just get a little squirt. They're like $1 for like 6 of them at Dollar Tree. But I included that some of that for you too. But you're going to use this for your bath afterward. Make that tea, get it in there, add about a cup of whatever kind of salt you want to use. I would probably use sea salt. I'd probably use sea salt or Himalayan pink salt. I'll leave that up to you. But put you even Epsom salt or table salt. Table salt is just fine. Add a cup of salt with the tea that you make from this after your ritual is over, and stay in there. And that's after you've saged yourself and cleansed yourself to death. Now your candle that's included, of course you're gonna anoint it in the oil, but you're not gonna cleanse this first. You're not gonna cleanse it, because whatever negativity I've already put on this, which is probably a lot because it's been stored in the same place as that oil and some other baneful things. Don't cleanse this thing. Shouldn't even be touching it. But yeah, let's see, just citrine here, get some positive vibes. But anyway, you can write whatever you want on that after you know, don't cleanse it, just consecrate it, run it through maybe some incense and consecrate it as a magical tool. Tell it its intent, tell it what's going to be going on while you're getting into state, visualizing that idiot. Carve their name on there, carve their birthday. If you've got a tag lock, good for you. Put that about. I'll give you the entire ritual. But when you're dressing it, dress it away from you. I'm going to touch it again just for this. Dress it away from you. Okay? You do not want to bring it towards you. Okay? Now you can clap 3 times and then roll it real good if you want, but if you're gonna dress it this way, away from you, okay? With gloves, away. And after you finish doing all that with the candle, dispose of the gloves. Put them wherever you're gonna get rid of the rest of the stuff, because you want it off your property as soon as you're finished with your bath. Maybe even before you, I don't know, that's up to you. So what the little bag here is, this is some, I always say the wrong word. I'm gonna get the container. Let me put my citrine back. Yes, I've got a pink polka dot rose. I decided I would do pink today. All right, Vesta. I thought it was Vesta, the same name as the goddess, but I always feel like it's Vespa. It's Vesta powder. It's kind of hard to see. But what this does is when you've got a fire already going and you throw it in there, it'll make it go poof. And I would do it now, but my daughter's been sick and I don't want her having to smell anything stinky, because it'll make her start gagging or cough and throw up. But when you are cursing someone, what you can do, this kind of adds in just a little extra energy, and it's fun to watch is mainly why I included it. Plus it can help you focus more. But this is kind of an extra little curse in itself that you would use with this charcoal. And I will include those instructions in the box, but it's a fun way to curse someone. It really is. So this is kind of 2 curses in one. Now, I'm not sending you a bundle, because I'm sending you a bath. Now, what else you can do with this if you want to, and I think I'll put 2 charcoal discs in here. I'm gonna add 2. And the reason why for that, I haven't sent any of these out yet. I got an order that I need to get out Monday. That's where my charcoal is. Anyway, promise I'll add 2. But I just got an idea. I love it when I have these moments. So this will go for this special curse. And I may even include a little mandrake with that. That'll go with that curse. But then if you want to do, and you do both to this person if they're an asshole. But you're going to take this protective one after you finish everything, before you even go to your bath. And this will be in your instructions. I just feel like I want to demonstrate. Get it going, whatever you're going to do in your cauldron or whatever, and get your little herbs, get that on there, and then carry that with your cauldron. Don't carry it like this, but carry it, in your cauldron throughout the room. And I suggest whenever I do any kind of baneful stuff in my home, what I will do is I will always make sure the door has selenite on top of the door frame, and make sure that there is a thick line of salt going all the way from the bottom of the corner of the door all the way to the, even though the door's closed, but still all the way along the door frame on the bottom, because I get worried something's gonna get out, some of the negativity. And then afterwards I'll open the window, blast some positive vibes, smoke out the room, ring my bell, yell, get it where I feel like it's good, and then we're good. So make sure you do that too. But I'm gonna include 2 of these. That's mine. But you get some too, because you get the this one right here, and they'll be labeled. So anyway, last but not least, you get this beautiful pinnacle. Now, I have not consecrated this pinnacle. I haven't cleansed it. I haven't done anything to it, because I want you to make yourself a talisman to wear after you do this stuff, okay? If you're not comfortable wearing it, you can just take it off the chain, and you could put it in your wallet or whatever's going to be on you all day, or your pocket, because you need that protection. This is the most protective symbol in the world. This is it. This is your protection. So you're gonna, I'll give you instructions on how to do that, and I would do that through the blend. Where'd I put that? I lose it. Through the, I told you guys I shouldn't have eaten so many gummies. Was that in the last video? Here it is. Anyway, and I may include a little bit extra of this. But when you've got that one going, maybe even use that, you know, after everything is done, and you can refocus, you know, just let it go through the elements. Let it go through the element of air, and just focus on, you know, protection. And protection, you know, for who? Protect my family, protect myself, protect, you know, our belongings, protect our home. You know, I seek protection. Whatever you want to say, and just, you know, go through that smoke. And when you feel that you've done enough, put it on and don't take it off, okay? Don't take it off. I might even need to include 3 charcoal discs for this. I think I'm going to include 3, because you need 1 to cleanse, 1 to consecrate this, and then that. Yeah, I think I'll include 3. So anyway, 2 curses, 1 talisman, a crazy ass oil candle, and of course you know what this is for. This is just to, you know, after everything else, you've cleansed everything else, just go through your home with this, with the windows open, and get rid of the rest of the negativity. But that's the Baneful Box. And if you have any questions, let me know. And those that have already ordered, I'm shipping you guys out Monday. And I hope you enjoy. Give me some feedback. Let me know. Oh, and normally there's a surprise piece of jewelry, but with this box, it's this one. It's this one. And it's this one just because I want it to be this shape, and I think this is the prettiest one. If you'd rather have a, like if you're a man and you would rather have the little one on a chain, this one right here, it might stay. If you'd rather have that little one, let me know, and I'll let you have that one instead. That's fine. And I can put on a chain for you. I have chains. So just let me know. No problem for me at all. Just want to make you guys happy. Keep you protected is my #1 goal. Don't want you to have your life ruined because you bought my box and did something and it came back to you. That'd be horrible. But that's all I have, witches, and blessed be.